Breaking news, the Chicago Bears have decided to move on from former third-round pick Velus Jones Jr. So let's talk about this, people. What is going on? Y'all, Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. What are you doing if you haven't done so? We got to talk about this news, but just real quick before we do, want to give a big shout out to the newest member on the channel, Collins K85. He is always in the comments, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for becoming a member. If you guys are interested in that, link down below. All right, so let's get right into this news, people. I will say it did shock me a little bit that it came at this timing, right smack dab in the middle of the season. But I got to tell you, I have been done with Velus Jones Jr. for a while now. So this outcome was always going to be the case. It was a matter of when, not if. So let's just, go back to the fact that Velus Jones Jr. being, a former third-round draft pick, was a guy that should have never been taken that high. Remember all the age jokes people would make, him being an older guy, an older receiver. I believe he's 27 now, so he was, 25 at that time, maybe 26, who knows, but yeah, the problem with Velus Jones Jr. wasn't his age. It was the fact that he was taken, I believe, too early. And we're talking about a guy who, he's 6 feet, 200 pounds soaking wet. Like, you shouldn't have taken him in the third round. He just didn't have a receiver profile. It was more of a returner. But yeah, man, to me, I am not surprised by this outcome. I told you I'm just surprised by the timing of it. But he has no place on this roster. Every week he's at healthy scratch because you don't know where to put him. Doesn't fit as a receiver. We don't need him in a stacked receiving room. And then as a returner, he just makes too many mistakes. And that, to me, is where Velus Jones Jr. lost me. Fine, you can't be a receiver. Cool, I got it. I think at least you could do something special on special teams, right? You could go ahead and utilize your speed there. But no. Too many mistakes, too many muff punts, kick returns, etc. And this is when I knew it was over for Velus Jones Jr. This is exactly what I knew. When I thought about Velus Jones Jr., and the first thing I'm thinking is, if this guy touches the football, bad things are going to happen. You never want to feel that way about a player. When you feel that way about a player, it's over. And I'm not saying Velus's career is over, in the NFL. I hope he has another team that signs him, and I wish him the best of luck. I'm just happy that he's not on my team because I just never got the production that I drafted him for. So to me, I agree with the Bears on this move. He would have just wasted a roster spot. At some point, you got to cut your losses. I know he's a former third-round pick, but there have been first-round picks that have been, colossal busts. So to me, this one was a bust here for Ryan Poles. But the sign of a good GM is he's able to move on from his mistakes. And I thought we held on to him a little longer than I would have liked. But, yeah, man, I agree with this move. Velus Jones Jr. didn't have a place on this roster. Like I said earlier, wish him the best of luck. Hope he lands with another team, gets another opportunity. But just made too many mistakes. You never wanted him to have the football because you were afraid that something bad was going to happen. A turnover was awaiting. So that was my problem with him. So let's see what happens, people. But yeah, I'm okay with this move. Let me know what you guys think. Agree, disagree. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.